Hello, hello, test, test. Well, I guess welcome back to another stream about Loop Hero. I'm just gonna start playing right now because, well, I do have some announcements, but I have to wait for someone to get here, and yeah, therefore I won't be able to do the announcement that I promised right away. But I say we just get into the live stream and get started. So as you can see, for all of those that didn't that couldn't be here last time or the first time, because I have to admit that those two streams were on a bit of the short-term notice. So I'm just gonna explain what we did last time. So we expanded on some of our buildings over here. We got a farm with a lot of farmland, so that we could get some. I guess they give. I think they give rations or something. And yeah, so basically, the goal of today is going to be that I can build the crypt, for which I will need a lot of stone and also a lot of this metal thingy. Because if I unlock the crypt, I can get the Necromancer class, and I'm quite excited and looking forward to it. And I also got the I got the I think it was the I think it was this no it was the refuge that unlocked the rogue class. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna go on an expedition. I'm gonna do the first chapter again, even though I'm kind of excited what the chapter 2 brings, but I still have the feeling that I haven't invested enough in the rogue class to just start the new chapter. I would rather learn a bit more about the abilities of the rogue. So yeah, I'm just gonna start on a new loop. Nothing out of the ordinary, just that we now have standard equipment from the start, because well, we built the smithy last time, I think. And after I place this down, you see there's a long stretch of nothingness I had. I just have to go and grab my second my second screen so that I can open up the live chat right to the left. So yeah, I'm back. It's a bit tricky to set up the second screen, but yeah, let's see. You see, one of the reasons why I didn't upload since the last time was that I just I got a new computer, and with the new computer I have to figure out some things. Damn it, I should really change over to the planning phase, otherwise I'll run out of space. And yeah, I guess I'll have enough time to add the village, and I'm gonna add the cemetery right here. And yeah, I mean, this is like everything I did in the last times. Nothing too spectacular about adding stuff like that. And yeah, then I'm gonna go on with fighting. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the second screen going. Sorry that I didn't plan ahead. But otherwise I won't be able to react. And there's the one with the quest. I should really focus a bit more on this. So yeah, get some boots. But on the other hand, my health is still quite good. Last time it was the audio. Now it's the now it's the second screen that's not working. I'm a bit sorry that everything is going on. Hello to everyone in the live chat. It's nice that you were there, and yeah, let's see how this turns out. Shall we? I mean, I could add like the faster pace, and I'm gonna add the second image, and yeah, I guess it's working, even though I'm having some problems with the extension cord I'm using. So excuse me if there's a bit of things going on in the background, because I have to use the other extension cord to charge my second monitor. Just doing this quickly, getting everything set up so that I can actually see what you're doing. And yeah, see. Okay, so I mean, I got level 4 boots. They are really good. So I should equip those, and then I'm gonna pause just for a second to add some more of the cards I got. Now that I have the second screen set up, it's going to be a bit better. So another cemetery. I'm trying to put some more things down here, just so that I can get some more stuff over here, and it's not as boring to watch all those things. Let's see, did I get anything else that's better? I mean, the thing is, normally for I think at least for the warrior, this piece of armor would be better because it has a higher level and a lot and it gives a lot more max HP. But for the rogue, I think this one is better because it gives the rogue more abilities. And I got the feedback that last times it wasn't clear what all the different abilities of the rogue were. And so I'm gonna try to explain it a bit more in detail right now, or during this stream at least, because the specialty about the rogue is that basically I think you deal a lot of damage, but on the other hand you're not you don't heal as much as you would with other classes. So it's really important to get down those meadows and put them where they become blooming meadows, so that you get healed every day. Yeah. I mean, am I gonna change that? I think actually I'm gonna change that because it has more abilities. And for the rogue, the more abilities something has, the more it can synergize with other abilities the rogue has. I'm just a bit worried about not dying right now, and I'm gonna put down the treasury. So let's see. But still, I'm really excited to see what I can get right now. Okay, so I got a level 6 dagger that's like this. Okay, I think this one is really good, and this one is a level 4 dagger that is also, I think, better than what I currently have. Just gonna equip this, and all of the other things are not as good. So yeah. let's just hope that I won't die this round. And apparently chests don't work as well with yeah, so basically I'm just gonna see what I can do right now and just let it play out. So yeah, I guess I'll just take the one round this time, and I got another power up. So gonna let you decide that what I should pick. So on one hand, we could choose picky, lowers the quantity of items received on the camp tile by 3 while increasing the quality of exchange for trophies. Get a new set of 3 traits, doesn't spend points. So I guess that would just mean that I get other things to choose from. Or legal weakness, every 10% of lost HP gives you a 0.5% damage to instantly deal 1000% damage. So I'm just gonna let you consider all of that. So yeah, write in the chat what what you think about all of this. Yeah. So I'm just gonna add some more mountains to add rocks to the treasury in hopes of getting some loot. And yeah. Let's put down some more spiders. And I'm a bit sad that I didn't get anything for that I didn't get a forest to put where my blood grove is. I mean, I really think that that the rogue is even better for collecting materials, just because for all of the things that get scrapped, you get a lot of other materials. But on the other hand, the rogue overall is, I think, quite weak in the early game, especially without the power ups. So if you could decide on which one I should pick, just to give you the options again. Number 1, picky. Number 2, I get a set of 3 new ones. Or number 3, lethal weakness. Just write the numbers in the live chat. And yeah, so I'm gonna add this one for over here. And I think I'm also gonna take this one because it has higher evasion and also it has a higher critical damage chance. So yeah, I mean, at the moment I just have like I have a 12% chance for dealing 140% damage, and I think that's quite crazy, quite amazing. So let's see if oh no, I didn't get the sadly I didn't get the one for that. And yeah, let's see. Okay, so I got a lot of new materials, and I'm gonna add another village over here and another rock over here. I think I'm just gonna do another round, because with the rogue you get a lot of materials, but you also die quite easily. And I'm not quite sure. I think I will actually I will have to abandon this one, which is really sad. But yeah, let's hope that before I die I can at least get to complete the treasury. And yeah, so I think I'm just gonna have to choose one, because up until now the voice chat hasn't hasn't decided, and I really want to survive. So I'm just gonna pick a trade. I'm sorry, I lied to you. So yeah, I finished the first treasury. Maybe let's see. Okay, I think after this skeleton, I will retreat because then I get to keep at least some of my loot. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna retreat right now because I've got a lot of materials, and if I won't, I will die from the from the next slime I encounter. I mean, I'm taking a huge loss with this, but on the other hand, if I won't, I will lose a lot more. And I think I will actually take everything with the skull I got from defeating the boss. So, yeah, I'm gonna head back to camp, where I'm quite off from my goal because, okay, so I'm still missing 5 stones and one of those metal thingies. But since I still have some time left in the stream, I think I'm gonna go with another expedition. But I'm gonna do something else, and that is I'm going to try my luck with chapter 2. But I'm gonna go with the warrior because I feel that the warrior is it's a bit playing safer with the warrior. So yeah, I mean, I got loot right from the start. That's quite good. And I'm also at game round 2. Okay, so now apparently the monsters have abilities, and I think that's quite scary. So let's see if I can have a look at those abilities the next time I encounter a slime by pausing. Okay, so the slime has the ability Corrosive Structure. Each attack lowers target's defense by 0.3 points until the end of the battle. So basically it's just lowering my defense, but I'm really afraid what the other abilities of the monsters are going to be. Because, okay, I mean, this one has also Corrosive Structure, and at least it's not permanent. And I got regeneration, so I'm I'm in the clear. So let's see, this one isn't even better, and this one is a bit better, actually. So let's see, adding another meadow and another rock. Yeah. So let's see. This can change. Yeah, this one is just not as good. And apparently the one here is using some healing potions, which is quite good. And I'm gonna just quickly something like that. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying the stream right now. I'm just gonna see. I mean, I have to admit that just looking at all those loops can get quite boring. So I'm trying to make up a bit with my commentary, even though I guess today is not it's not my best day commenting. So yeah, let's just see. I'm gonna add the village here and some weird fields here, and I mean I wanted to add some wheat fields there, but I guess I should have just paused. Yeah. So let's just see how this goes. I really want to try to fight the boss this time. Just, well, I'm not sure if I should try to fight the boss the first time I'm doing this, because, well, obviously it can be quite dangerous. And this one has a quest, so I really need to get some more XP to get some special ability, because the monsters are getting harder to defeat, and I'm not getting a lot of loot to be honest. Adding another village right here, and there is a camp. Okay, I probably shouldn't have done that. And now I'm fighting against 2 slimes at once. Wonderful. But this one wasn't as hard. Do you think that the ones that are for quests are harder to beat? Because it seems like that's the case. And yeah, I mean, that would be really it would make sense, but yeah. So at least now that I'm playing as the warrior again, the battlefield actually gives me something that I can use. So the last time the only thing that I got from the chest were materials, and I finally got some quite good loot. So yeah, this one is definitely better than the old one. Now I just need a good weapon so that I can actually deal some damage, and I also need some armor so that I won't die at the first sight of enemies. I mean, you can see that I'm only dealing like 5 damage, and so this one also has a special ability, and it's called Not Finished. May resurrect as a shattered skeleton after being killed. Okay, that's really bad, to be honest, because I'm kind of dying right now. This one is slightly better, so I'm gonna take it. And this one didn't resurrect, but I mean, you would expect that this one might resurrect. So just having my fingers crossed. Oh, it didn't. And now there are 2 other skeletons. Okay, I mean, it's really unlikely that I'll survive this. Well, I still have like 2 potions left, so I might survive this. Okay, I got okay, this one has higher defense, and it also gives me magic damage and defense and counter. So I'm just gonna go for this, even though the other one helps me regenerate. And oh no, it's a skeleton. And apparently a cracked skeleton has the ability Raw Boned, takes 90% less damage from archers. Okay, since I'm not an archer, that's good, I think. And I've got a weapon. Finally something I can deal some damage with. Yeah, spider cocoon over here. And I have to save the Oblivion, because I think that I might need this one. So I'm at the cemetery. I think I can cross through this before everything, before another skeleton spawns. And let's see. I really need better armor. Really need better armor. And also I should try to finish the treasury so that I can retreat safely. Somehow my first 2 runs have been quite bad. Okay, so the Scarecrow has the ability Wide Swing. 30% of creatures' damage is dealt to everyone on the battlefield. Oh great! So basically if I damage this one, I also damage myself. And this isn't even better. Great. I just need some better armor. And this one has the ability... Oh, yeah, I should have probably looked at the ability before I killed it. And yeah. Okay, so this one has lower attack, and basically everything else is lower except that I deal a bit more magic damage. But still, even with the magic damage, I'm only dealing 1 damage more, and I've got a lot less defense, so yeah. Great loot so far. I really seem to be quite unlucky today, but I guess that's all I can take. Okay, and there's another quest minion. And yeah, at least this one is gives me a bit more max HP. And let's see. Okay, so this one even has 2 abilities, and as I've guessed, the quest goal is that it has a lot more HP. But maybe I get enough XP from this. No, I didn't. let's see. I'm gonna place down another village over here and another meadow over here. And then I can add a grove. I mean, I should put the grove here, even though that seems quite stupid. But yeah, guess I want to be killed today. And let's see. So I really need better armor. And okay, at least I got a quite decent ring. So this one gives me some regeneration, but it also gives me vampirism. And yeah, I think I'm gonna take it just because it has more attributes. And I can finally finish the treasury. And that means that I also gotta to worry about this one. Great. Let's see. I mean, at least now my health is looking a bit better than the round before. And I got a better weapon. So it deals more damage and it has a less defense, but I mean, at least it gives me some things. Okay, so I now can choose a trait. So I can either get the Surveyor plus 0 times 5, what am I saying? Plus 0.5 times the loop HP for an adjacent roadside tile while passing a tile. Or I could get Blissful Ignorance, deals you a full hand of Oblivion cards from now on. Using Oblivion cards heal the hero by 10% of its max HP. Buckler, every counter attacks restores 1.5 loop HP. So just write down in the live chat. I mean, I'm in a better place right now, so I don't have to choose it at this moment. But yeah, so either one for Surveyor, which could be good at, I don't know, walking. And also, or number 2, Blissful Ignorance, which could come in handy if we try to fight the boss, even though I don't know if the boss will behave the same way it did in chapter 1. Or the Buckler, which means that counterattacks become more valuable. That would be number 3. So just vote in the voice chat by writing down. And I've got, yeah, I think I saw something over here, and it's really good, so I'm gonna take it. And oh no, I missed to look what kind of abilities the spiders had. Let's see. It's quite interesting because today I saw that there is a speedrunning community developing around this game, and I think that's quite good because yeah, I mean, I think that's quite good because, as you know, I also do the Terra speedruns, and I wanted to start speedrunning other games, even though I'm not good at most games, probably including Loop Hero, but I thought I might give it a try. But anyway, most of the speedruns require you to be a bit farther along the game than I'm currently at, except if you're maybe doing the category where you have to start from a blank state. And so yeah, I guess I'm just gonna change my weapon and play a bit more. I mean, I would like to get some more opinions on which ability I should choose, because it would be quite unfair if I just listened to my wonderful moderator. So yeah, number 1, 2, or 3. And let's add a spider cocoon over here and continue. I mean, obviously in a speedrun you couldn't do something like that. Okay, so now I have the chance to look at the bandit special ability. So the special ability is called Brigand. 5% chance to destroy hero's item when attacking. Oh, that's not good. I have to. Okay, but apparently it's not the items you're currently wearing, but an item in your that you have equipped. But still, that's quite powerful. Okay, so now I have 2 people saying number 3. So for the other 2 people watching, it's too late. I'm gonna take Buckler. So yeah, let's see how that goes. Okay, so this Scarecrow has the ability White Spring that I already tackled, and it also has more HP because, well, obviously it's a quest goal. And okay, so there we could see the counter attack, and that really gives some HP. That's really good. Okay, so I could change this one, or I could get this one, but this one is clearly worse. And this one gives a bit more max HP, but also it's not as good or anything. So yeah, let's see how this goes on. Okay, now I can have a look at the spider special ability. It's called Entangling, 5% chance to immobilize target with web instead of attacking. Okay, so I really don't want to be immobilized, and apparently I got lucky. When I accidentally switched language there. Oopsie. Yeah. So, well then, let's continue. So the Red Wolf is also has another special ability, Gnawing. 20% chance to cause bleeding that deals 16 damage after every attack for the next 3 seconds. That's quite bad. I really hope that I won't have to get this status effect. But at least in those groves, I have Blood Grove next to it, so I won't have to defend against too many attacks. So, yeah. Let's see how that goes. I mean, right now I have a lot of health. That's quite good. So, and I'm dealing more damage than I'm taking damage. So, let's see how that goes. The Road Lantern. Oh no, I really that was a really stupid placement. Yeah, I guess that could also happen. So let's see if we can survive this mess down there with all those enemies. And yeah, I mean, no, I won't change that. It's so weird because once you get those orange equipment parts, it just starts to feel weird to change those, and I guess that's probably bad strategy or anything, but yeah. So let's see what we get from here. Oh, that's good. Okay, so this one has more health and a bit of magic damage. A bit less counter, which is bad because we took the counter ability, but it also gives me, yeah, I think I won't change, even though it has more max HP, just because this one also gives me regeneration. And as you might have noticed in the last few streams, I'm a bit of a sucker for regeneration, because I simply don't want to die. Okay, so, ooh, what's that? Okay, so this one is now enraged and also had, yeah. So, yeah, let's see how this goes. Oh, so, well, I have to stop here for a second after this fight, obviously. I won't just stop mid-fight. That would be quite weird. But I'm just gonna pause here because, as I've promised, I have some announcement to make today. And since one of those involves it's Kiku, I wanted to wait until she was able to be here. So, well, the first announcement is just that I now have a Twitter account where I will be posting announcement for live streams, maybe also other episodes. And I will also be posting announcement for something else, and that's a podcast. So I've started a podcast together with It's Kiku. And yeah, we're starting this podcast together, or at least we published the first episode, I think about a week ago. It's not as it's not as long as most podcasts. It's just about like 15 minutes. And right now it's still a bit hard to find it because the verification process on most pages takes some time. But yeah, the name is Another Week Bites the Dust. And we're just talking about like a lot of stuff going on during lockdown. The last episode we did was about mental health during the lockdown because we really think that it is an important topic during this time. And also, I think we said that next time we would probably do something about our gaming habits during lockdown. But yeah, so the link that the wonderful moderator Hudolo just posted in the chat is the RSS feed. And if you want to watch the podcast on, I think, Google Podcast, you have to add the go to the Google Podcast page, and there it says subscribe via RSS feed, and then you would have to copy paste this link into it. Or you could also go, I think it's also on the Podbean app, and you can, yeah, that's basically it. And I think I'm just gonna pin those messages real quick so that everyone can see those. And yeah, so right now it's a bit of a hassle to actually get to view the podcast because the verification process takes some time. But yeah, I mean, it's quite interesting, I think. So yeah, maybe have a look and leave some feedback if we should continue this. I mean, it's kind of also a reason why I didn't post as much in the last few weeks because we were preparing and like talking about a lot of stuff. And yeah, would be nice if you have a look at it and give us some feedback if we should continue this podcast. And yeah, I mean that were the that were the the announcements I was going to make. But yeah, I mean, it's a bit ironic because there are only 5 people watching right now, and one of them is it's Kiko. Because yeah, but have a look at it, give some feedback, and yeah, maybe you'll like it. So let's continue this game with fighting a red wolf. And what was that? Okay, so that was gnawing, and now I'm bleeding. That's fine, I guess. Oh no. Now my health is tanking a bit, but it's all going quite okay. Let's see. Okay, so skeleton, and it converted. Oh, I kind of hate skeletons in this chapter right now. So I'm gonna put down another grove and another stone, so I get another treasury. And let's see. So I mean I got some good loot, and I think I'm not sure if I have enough to build what I wanted to build, but yeah, guess I'm gonna do that anyway. So as you can see, it takes with that amount of things on the board in the first chapter, it would already have been finished. But since this is now the second chapter, I think you have to have more progress to actually finish the chapter and fight against the boss. And I'm actually not sure if I would be able to fight the boss right now with my current stats. I mean, look at how I'm losing against the other minions here. So yeah, this one has really high vampirism, so I think I'm just gonna take it, even though this one was quite good. I'm sad to see you go. And Okay, so the enemies are definitely tougher right now. And I've got another upgrade to give. And yeah, so I got the buckler upgrade. And now that I have another choice, um, so yeah, I can either get the second thoughts, um, where I get a new set of 3 traits. I think we already saw that during the rogue run that we did, or the somersault, 35% chance to perform a counterattack during evade. I mean that would kind of be would kind of work together with this one. Or supply, the hero leaves 10% of his findings in a camp when passing through a campfire tile. So yeah, I'll leave it up to you what to choose. And I'm just seeing that yeah, the monsters have superpowers now, and I don't know if I'm a fan of that. I mean, from a game developing perspective, I totally understand that and everything, but from the perspective of the hero fighting the monsters, yeah. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I can put another wheat field over there, and it's getting kind of cluttered over here right now, but yeah, let's continue this. I mean, I still have a lot of health, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of hard to judge how much of a delay there is between the chat. But yeah, I'm just gonna see. Okay, so I've got a better shield now. It gives yeah, I'm gonna change that because it gives me more counter, and that's good. And also a ring that gives a bit less counter, but only by 1%. And yeah, I mean, it gives magic damage, and it gives. I'm not gonna change that one. I'm just gonna see how that works. Yeah. So please write in the chat what kind of power up I should choose. I mean, I guess it has to be kind of overwhelming to just come back this time and see that now there are level ups and everything. But I really love the way how they implemented this, that you can like build the buildings in your base and they actually give you something interesting during your playthroughs, even though if you play with the older classes. Okay, so the Harpy has the ability Foresight, gets the prediction effect every 3 seconds, which allows it to ignore incoming damage once. Okay, so basically it's just like an invincibility frame for the Harpy. Okay, so 5 spiders. Let's see if I get... No, I actually didn't get immobilized, which is good. And no, there's just one piece missing to finish this treasury. And yeah, let's see. So that's a level 6 ring, but yeah, it's not good at all. Yeah, I mean, what can you do? Basically, once you have the epic loot, it's really hard for the other loot to surpass those stats. And yeah, once again, 1, 2, or 3. And if you don't like 2 or 3, you can choose 1, and then there are 3 other abilities to choose from. Yeah, so let's go and fight some more. I'm right here right now. Yeah, I'll probably be able to do another round without problems, or at least I hope so. I mean, I didn't even use my potions, so that should be an indication that I probably will survive the next round, even if I try to do it. And yeah, a lot of chests, and that's a blood clot. Ew. Okay, so this has the power Submerged. Goes underground after every 2 strikes, cannot be targeted. Ooh, that's kind of scary. that they can do that. And that's a no, it's just a chest, but it has the ability Splinter. I didn't know that even objects could have abilities right now. But after every 4 attacks, a Splinter breaks off, dealing 5% damage. 5% damage. That's a lot. I mean, I fought it off, but still. And I got good loot, so it has no regeneration, unfortunately, but it has vampirism and it gives me magic damage, and yeah, I'm gonna take it, even though it's probably not the wisest decision. And yeah, they also have Splinter ability. So basically, I just have to kill them before they pierce me with a splinter. Interesting concept. Yeah, so adding some more things over here. And yeah, I'm gonna take number 2 because nobody else is answering. How sad. And yeah, Harpy and this one. I mean, those enemies are more interesting now that they have special abilities, but still, it's kind of. Oh no! They are too strong, way too strong. Oh, I might die, especially from this field. I think I'm just gonna oblivion it away so that I won't have to fight against all those monsters. Even though now this Bloodgrove is going to try to get revenge for the fact that I that I eliminated the forest that it's on. I mean, Chilling Touch. Okay, that's a dark slime. I haven't seen that one. Chilling Touch. Upon dying, stuns opponent for 3 seconds slash attacks. Okay, I mean, at least I fought this one as the second opponent. I guess I'm gonna die right now because this one deals a huge lot of damage. Yeah, I'm dead. I guess. Yep, I'm dead. And that means oh, look at all those resources I lose. But I have to retreat in shame. Oh, but I get dialogue. I'm alive, but how? Thanks to us, a small group of us dragged you here. It wasn't easy. How could you fight off all those monsters? They nearly killed me. That's also interesting. Many of them vanished right before our eyes. Some we managed to avoid, but I think most of the beasts were gone even before we left the camp. I think your trips are deeply connected to your memories, my friend. Everything falls apart as soon as you're unconscious. Okay, so that's a bit of lore that I didn't expect, to be honest. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, now that I died, I'm still missing some stone. So I will have to do another resource run real quick. I think I'm just gonna go for the first chapter because I really don't want to deal with the superpower things. And if I can fight the boss at the end of the chapter, then I might be able to get one of those skulls that you get for fighting the boss. And I think that would be really good because in the first, like you saw in the first run, it allows me to get a lot of my resources that I otherwise wouldn't be able to keep. Oh, that's a really nice weapon for the first round. And let's plonk down a meadow. Yeah, just so if you're wondering, you can see my stats here. But I'm mostly not looking at those stats. I'm just eyeballing everything. So, plonk down a mountain and another mountain. But I really think that there will be a lot more of those other minion types once we reach like chapter 3 and chapter 4. and I'm really excited, and I misplaced that one. That was stupid. Okay, but I guess that's also happening sometimes, and I'm getting another treasury, so this might be a really good run. And I also already finished the first loop, so we're getting somewhere. One YouTuber I always watch says now we're cooking with gas once they have a breakthrough, even though it's not in gaming as much as it has to do with Sudoku. But yeah, sometimes I feel like that when I get really good combination of cards. Okay, I see I'm now being called a coward. If you feel so, that's really hurting me, my feelings. No, of course not. But I mean, I really enjoy fighting against the superpowered minions, but on the other hand, I really just want to get some. I really just want to get some nice loot. So for that case, I really just need some first chapter action, and also fighting a bit first chapter boss. Also, didn't you enjoy like the first time we fought the boss in the last chapter? Because I mean, it's kind of special in the case that you can see the boss. I feel like we're losing people watching, not gaining them. Yeah. I guess it's not everything to just announce the stream a bit earlier. But yeah. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna change that just because it gives a lot more damage output. And even though those don't have superpowers, I still don't want them to massacre me. I mean, I've seen a lot of when I investigated today about the speedrunning community in Loop Hero, I saw that there are a lot of fun things that I have yet to discover. But first, I really need to why okay. Oh, I sometimes really have problems with the font because I thought that this number was a 2, but in reality it is an 8. And yeah, I'm also gonna change that. And then let's see. I'm dealing a lot more damage right now, but I also have to consider that I should be putting some more things down, like a mountain. And now there's a camp with goblins. I really do hate those goblin camps, but what can you do? They are everywhere. And I'm adding a cemetery. And as you can see, the completion gauge is filling up rather quickly compared to what happened when I played in chapter 2. So yeah, I mean, engagement is always good. So I'm just gonna ask you in the live chat, would you watch like some live streams where I try to speedrun this game once I'm a bit further along this path? And I also understand the things a bit better, the mechanics. Yeah. Also, you should be prepared because I'm getting a new superpower upgrade soon. Even though it takes a longer time for me to get XP here. And just switch that. And also get this better ring. And this one is also better than the one I had previously. Let's see. I mean, it's also kind of interesting that the slimes are called artificial life, because I think that tells a lot about the lore of the game. Because when you think about it, artificial life means that the slimes were created by someone. And I really don't know if I should be concerned about that or not. Because I'm not sure if I want to meet the person who did that, to be honest. And yeah, so I'm just gonna add the grove there. So in case I have to use an Oblivion to combat too many monsters on one tile, I can just erase one of the forests without the roots becoming dangerous to me. And this one is slightly better, especially because of the higher max HP, but the regeneration per second is just too good. And this one is better in all accounts. So yeah, let's see how this run is going to go and if we're going to be able to fight off the boss at the end. I mean, I didn't pay attention to my potions, but I didn't see my hero using a lot of them. And there it is, the upgrade we've all waited for. So I can use strong aftertaste plus 1.5 damage for every potion used. Is number 2. Battering ram, the hero rushes into battle head on and hits his first attack has a 75% chance to stun each enemy for 1 second. I think that was one that I chose last time I had a run. And also then the third one is dominant mass. Damage is increased by 20% of defense value. So just think about it, write 1, 2, or 3 in the chat, and then I'm going to continue because right now it's looking quite good on my health, on the health front. Okay, so what does the chat say? Okay, so it's about so yeah, I don't think I would get salty if I don't win a speedrun. I mean, I've done quite my share of practice runs for Zetera, and while I might be sitting there cursing at my at my device and asking myself why I'm doing this, I probably wouldn't do that in front of an audience. I mean, there's some things that you just do when you're alone, like singing in the shower, or stuff like that you wouldn't do in front of an audience. I mean, even though there are just like 4 people watching right now, I don't think that it would be a good idea to publicly and on the internet do stuff like that. Don't you agree? So yeah, so the shield wood, and so I have 2 shields that I can choose from. I think I'm gonna take this one. And let's see if I got anything else. So there are some quite good armors. I'm gonna take that. Just because of regeneration. I might... No, I'm not going to sing. Maybe as a special for getting like, I don't know, 100 subscribers. If you get me to 100 subscribers, I might consider singing. But yeah. Let's see if I can get a shield that is better than my current one. No, not really. And this one isn't better as well. So I'm just gonna continue. And as you've seen by my choice of things that I did, is that so yeah, I chose one. Please don't use bots on my channel. I want to do this like fair and square, and yeah, but Um, what was I saying before I was distracted by the live chat? No, I think that's as you might have noticed, I'm a real sucker for regeneration. I don't know why. It's just that it just doesn't feel good if I have like if I'm losing a ton of health. And with regeneration, basically, as long as you have more regeneration, then um, then I wouldn't have then I'm always losing my what I'm saying because you guys are just too funny in the live chat. So I'm just gonna answer what you're saying in the live chat, and then I'm going to focus on what I'm saying. So please don't create bots, even if they're nice bots. And I will maybe succeed without any without any bots. And also I don't know if having bots that only speak in Uwu is would make this channel more controversial or less. But yeah, I'm just gonna not. Uh, I'm just gonna not use bots and play fair. And what I'm saying about regeneration, I really love it because that means I have a lot of health, and as long as the monsters don't damage me more than I can regenerate, I basically have a lot of health. And I like that. Okay, I'm not sure if that augurs was supposed to be poggers. I haven't seen ogres in this game. Um, but would be really nice, like if you had like a little mini Shreks running around, um, in this pixel art style. I mean, it would be kind of. Yeah, I think it wouldn't fit this. It wouldn't fit the quite serious tone of the game. I feel at some points, even though like at other points the game isn't serious at all. Like like when we had the uh, I think it was the smith who was a sailor in his past life. But yeah, I guess yeah, just have to do that. And right now I'm just spamming meadows and stuff to get more complete to complete this even more. And I'm gonna add a spider grove and ooh, level 6 sword. And since my old one didn't have regeneration, I'm just gonna replace it. I'm not sure if I would accept Shrek bots, but I think they wouldn't like fit the message or theme of my channel. Um, um, yeah. So I'm not sure if a Shrek bot would be too good. Okay, so this one is quite good. So let's choose that. And yeah, let's just hope that my regeneration outweighs the amount of damage this guy down here does. Because I'm a bit scared of those. They deal a ton of damage. And I really don't want to die. Okay, so now I can add a battlefield. I think I'm gonna put it over here. You always want to put the battlefields right at the beginning of each new loop, because that way, but you have to be careful, because once I placed it so that the chest could also spawn at the tile here, and you always want to have it at the beginning of the loop, because if you retreat and you're not on a field that leads to yeah, so if you retreat that while not on the cozy camp tile, you lose about 30% of your stuff. But if you die, you lose about 60% of your stuff. So what you want to do is place that one like this, so that you can like get the chest, And if you have the need to retreat from the loop you're currently doing, you can still do so, without having to risk a lot of of things. And now I'm fighting spiders again. And I mean, it's getting kind of late, but I really want to finish this loop and get a lot of loot and be able to unlock the Necromancer class. But even with the Necromancer class, I'm even with the Necromancer class, I'm still probably won't be able to do a loop today. And you might have noticed that I'm kind of having problems articulating myself right now. But ooh, I got some really fine loot there. Okay, so this one is definitely going to get equipped because, as you can see, it has 1.2%, 1.2 regeneration per second. I really love that. So yeah, and then I have to decide between those two. This one has regeneration and defense, and this one has... I'm gonna take this one. It has regeneration. And what I discovered was that you really want to only use the weapons you really need to use, because every time you use a weapon, the old weapon you had gets destroyed. But on the other hand, if all of your slots fill up and the old weapons and armor and stuff gets destroyed, you get more things. So yeah, I'm just gonna place down some more stuff. I mean, another village over here, and another village over here, and a lot of spider cocoons, and more spider cocoons, and a cemetery. Where am I at right now? I'm here, and another rock, and another road lantern. Okay, so I'm fighting against you. And I've got another upgrade that I can take. Woo! Or should I say, ooh? Okay, so for my upgrade, I could take Skilled Armorer. The defense is increased by 1 after every loop. I think that won't help as much right now because I'm not gonna do a ton of loops anymore. Survivalist. If your HP drops below 30%, your regeneration is doubled. I mean, that would be good for some situations. Or Somersault, that number 3, that was the one that I had last round. It didn't really help, but still. And yeah, I'm gonna change that one just because it gives a lot more defense. And are you scheming in the live chat to add bots to my channel? Please don't. If you really want to push my channel, you can share my content with other people and invite them to watch my streams and stuff like that. But please don't use bots. I don't want my channel to get banned by YouTube. I heard on Instagram, I think there was a controversy about some people using bots. Okay, so right now I'm regenerating more than... Okay, so this one has vampirism and a higher defense, and yeah, I'm taking that. And this one is... It has no... Why can't you have regeneration? But I still have to choose this one, I think, just because it gives me a lot of other benefits. On the other hand, this one has regeneration. You can see my profound reasoning behind my my choices in in equipment. Am I right? Okay, that was probably stupid because I don't want to fight another skeleton. Because skellies are scary. Yeah. I mean, talking about suspicious, I might even do like other games if you express interest in that. Even though then my viewership would probably plummet again, because a lot of the people watching right now are my friends. So obviously my two moderators and also my good friend Kiku. And since if I play like a multiplayer game, like on our Minecraft server, or if I play something about something other multiplayer game like Among Us with them, then yeah, they obviously wouldn't be able to watch the stream at the same time. I could use that one, but on the other hand, this one has regeneration. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna put a little like ultimatum on you deciding my power ups, because I really need to know which one I should choose before I get to this area down here. So yeah, please let me choose one of those before before I have to enter this area. Yeah. Let's see. Otherwise, I'll just take number 2 if nobody's saying anything. And I've got a chest. And this one maybe. This has 2.4 regeneration per second. Woo! I mean, oh no, now I have even more quest enemies. I really don't like the quest enemies that much, because they are scary, because they have a lot of HP. And yeah, maybe I get stuff like that. No. So yeah, fighting another harpy. I'm really scared of this red guy. I don't know why. It's just so. He's just so scary. Okay. So yeah, since none of you answered, I'm just gonna go, I think, with number 2. I'm personally sad. No, I'm just kidding. And I have no place to put the blood grove. Yeah, fun. I mean, my health might drop below 10% with this, but oh, he isn't actually that strong. Okay, so please have regeneration. No, it only has 1.8, but still, I have to choose you over the other things, because I mean, it's level 9, and this one has more regeneration. So, I'm sorry, legendary level 7 weapon. You have to make place for the other things. No, it's fine, Kiku. I won't cry. I mean, yeah, as I said, always put the battlefield so that none of those things overlap. And let's see, will we be able to fight the boss this round, or will it take another round before this one here is full? I mean, I guess I got some more stuff here. Oh, so this one has same defense, more damage. No, I'm not gonna change that. It's always about those troubling decisions. And I should stop right now to add some more mountains and stuff up here to my giant wall of tiles. And I was really sad the first time that I built another 3x3 mountain range, and then it just didn't convert into one of those. It wasn't devastating, but I wasn't happy either. Okay, so fighting against some more skeletons. Skeletons. That's just a little sneak peek about me singing. Yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna finish this round and fight the boss, and then hopefully unlock the Necromancer. And then let's see. I won't do anything else because it's getting quite late. And some of my moderators enjoy to sleep early, so I won't put a too big. I won't put a burden that's too big on them. Because I really appreciate their support, and thank you very much for the compliment, Kiku. But I mean, after everything I told you, that like I know you in person, it just, I mean, thank you for the compliment, but and the boss appears. Dun, 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 dun. And I have a lot of oblivion to put down here and put down here. So the boss has a lot less health. Every palace increases Lich HP and damage by 5%. So basically it just is increased by 10% right now, not by 25%, which isn't good. And I mean, maybe I will even get another Oblivion before I go there. Just fingers crossed. Let's see. Nope. And this one has less damage, and nope. And this has worse in every way. And this has this one doesn't even have regeneration. What a shame. You really it's really not that hard to realize that I really love regeneration, right? So let's see. I really hope that I will be able to. I'm gonna change that to 1x speed, because if I'm able to get another power up before the boss, that would be awesome. I'm just gonna go into planning mode, or so that I don't accidentally walk into the boss. Okay, so I can put down another meadow and another meadow, and now the upgrade. So I could either get the second thoughts to get other and maybe better traits, or I can get the surveyor, or I could get this one. I think I'm just gonna go for the second thought, because those two won't help me in my boss fight. So skilled armorer, this one won't help me. Card sharp, 10% chance to keep the card after placing its tile, doesn't work for the golden cards. They are golden cards, seriously. Blade of Dawn, every morning the hero sword is filled with sunlight, causing its next attack to deal 2 damage to all. I mean, I guess none of this is really good right now, because yeah, I should have just taken one of the other things. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna take the skilled armorer. I don't know why. Maybe it counts as a new loop once I enter the boss fight. And also, I'm personally hurt that my wonderful moderators are saying that Kiku is distributing fake news. I mean, everyone can judge for themselves when replaying to the point in the stream. But yeah, let's fight this one guy. How is it possible? I really don't remember which voice I gave this one. So I mean, that's probably embarrassing, but yeah. How is it possible? That's right, you hadn't wait, this conversation, I remember it. I've already killed you. What the hell is happening here? Killed me? I see, so that's how it is. I mean, that is kind of stupid to like explain to the bad guy that you've already killed him. Or her, I mean, or they. I mean, you can't like judge gender and sex on a skeleton, I think. I'm just his after image, not the original. You have no idea what you've done. And how many times will I have to do this word a favor by slicing you in half? That's a really valid question, to be honest. I don't think that you're able to comprehend this. I am a part of a self-defense mechanism, a multitude of copies sent to different realities at the moment of death. My destruction cannot be fixed, but in an endless series of attempts, different outcomes are possible. I really hope that the game ends. I have no idea how the game ends because I didn't want to spoil my I didn't want to spoil this whole thing, but yeah. But I really hope that the game ends with the world being restored, or at least some form of like conclusion that's not as unsatisfying as a lot of types of media nowadays. Um, and okay, so yeah, I mean, let's see. I've defeated you once, and I can do it again. So let's see. I mean, it probably helps that this time I'm just I I I understood how this thing worked. So yeah, let's see if I'm able to defeat this one. The regeneration definitely helps, and that I have the potions. Yeah, I won! Whee! I couldn't change anything, but your victory won't change anything either. Eternity will grind you to dust, and I'm just a small gear in that process now. If killing you makes me stronger, I won't need an eternity. Now be gone! I tried to do it a bit like epic, but it just ended up feeling weird. Ooh! Oh! Okay, +1 resurrection charge. Deep pockets. Resources cap in the expedition is increased by 50%. There's a resource cap. I didn't even realize it. Apparently, I'm kind of yeah. I mean, you kind of see that I'm not super experienced at this game. And access tiled, time flies 50% faster. I think I'm just, or I could get more resources. I think I'm gonna get a resurrection charge, or should I get the resource assortment? I'm just gonna let you decide again between those two, and yeah. Oh no, someone disliked the stream. Oh, I'm sad. No, I mean it's alright. um, I just would have hoped that some more people would have some more people would have watched the stream today, because I tried announcing it a bit earlier. So yeah. So yeah, then okay. So the decision is between those two. Which one should it be? um, just say one if you want the Omicron's technique, or two if you want the resource assortment. I think I'm just gonna look at the ones I've got. Okay, I've got definitely enough to build the crypt, which I need to unlock the Necromancer, which is in the title of the stream, so it would have been weird not to do that. But yeah. And the dislike is gone. And it's back again. Okay. Okay, it's Kiko says it's 1, so I'm gonna go with that. So, woo. I think I'm just gonna do one more round, just to see if I can do stuff like that. And I mean, as long as I don't die in this round, I can just use my newly found resurrection thingy to just retreat and get all my stuff. So I'm just gonna go on an adventure. Ooh, even when you fight in the ones adjacent to those, you just get to the background is different. I didn't realize that. Ooh, and I'm getting nice gear over here, but still none of this is really okay. This one has regeneration. You know how much I love regeneration. Maybe I'm gonna get another thing here. So, or I can look here what the cap is for stuff. I think it was something like 10 of each or something. And I've got another treasury, just as I somehow feel like the game read my mind with that. Oh, I'm sorry, Bena. But I have to agree with Hudulu that it's not really good to spam the chat. I mean, if I'm totally honest, it counts as interaction, so I probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't say that you don't have to, that you shouldn't spam, but we all want to work together to create a good atmosphere, and so. Ooh, I think that's the first time I've ever seen like a level 10 piece of equipment. But I guess it's also the first time that I didn't immediately quit after the boss. Ooh, and even more level 10 equipment. For a second I was really worried that my game might have crashed because it was just like still and I couldn't do anything. But then I realized that, yeah, I just was in planning mode. So that's for that. And it's getting quite crowded here. But yeah. I really want to finish that treasury. And right now I'm kind of decimating all my enemies. I mean, look at that. And I'm gonna add another forest, and another meadow, and another mountain. And now, look at those. That's amazing. More rocks. Yeah, and to use those wheat fields, I would need some more stuff. But yeah. So wait a sec. A level 8 shield, but it doesn't have regeneration. Oh no. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna take that. It doesn't have. I mean, I mean, I could make you a moderator, Kiku, but I don't know if it would be fun if like 3 moderators are just talking in the chat. I think if we can get like to maybe like 20 people who regularly watch my streams or something like that, then I will make you I will also make you moderator. I think the editor is more like that you can help me manage my channel. Yeah. I mean, I'm rocking it right now with all this stuff. I should go on longer, but it's getting kind of late, so I think I'm just gonna retreat after this round. But on the other hand, the treasury. But if that's the way I'm arguing, then yeah, I won't go. Ooh, I'm gonna take that one. I just love regeneration. Can you see how fast my health is? It's so wonderful. And I've missed the thing. I mean, it's getting harder now, but still. It has the same amount of this, but it deals less damage, so that's a no for me, because As you can see right now, I'm having a bit of trouble dealing damage. And I've got a Mimic. Great. And now I'm gonna add a growth right here. And a mountain right here. And that was stupid. Still. And yeah. I mean, I think I saw something about that the map looks pretty right now. And I have to agree, but at the same time it looks kind of messy, to be honest. I mean, it's a lot more interesting than just the blank black canvas, but still. So yeah, I see vampirism and regeneration and counter, and it has, I think it even has higher defense. So I'm just gonna take it. And this one, no, I'm not gonna leave my I'm not gonna leave my regeneration. I love how I just like look at this. I'm fighting against 4 monsters and my health is not even declining. It's wonderful. It's just plain wonderful. Nope. I'm not gonna take that. That has less regeneration. I feel like at this point it's just about the regeneration and completing treasuries, but yeah, I will complete my promise that I'm gonna upgrade for the ow, that guy is bad. I'm gonna keep my promise that I'm gonna ooh, that's some nice weapons, but still armor. Armor. It's really getting late, but yeah, still none of those can compare with my 2.4 generation. Just look at that. It's wonderful. Yeah, I mean, I know that with that and everything, but still, I love to regenerate. It's just the best. I mean, why? Why is this one? Am I not dealing even damage? This one is just evading and regenerating and everything. And I'm gonna plunk that down here and here, and adding a battlefield and spider cocoon, and everything is getting real cluttered right now. Cemetery. But I'm just fighting all of those monsters right now. And so yeah, since I got a feedback that it's sometimes a bit hard to understand the mechanics of the game, now that I'm just like waiting for this round to finish, I'm just gonna tell the ask the voice chat. So what kind of mechanics are you still unsure about, or have you any questions about the game? Because I know it's quite new and everything, but ooh, that was spooky. And a level, no, but no. It's just so funny. I'm really just like waiting for really good regeneration things. And adding another meadow and another thing like that and another rock. Yeah, so I'm probably going to be able to finish this one. And adding a villain. I should pause the next time. But I think it's great that you understand everything here. Kiku, are you scared by the cat again? And just so you know that, I'm not deciding to put a cat there. That's purely a coincidence. Yeah. And another quest. Great. I mean, time really flies. Oh, and we get another viewer. Welcome, whoever you might be, and the one they are gone. What kind of link did you put there, Bena? Is this a petition for something? Uh, yeah. I mean, 29, 34. And I'm going to do something that's really controversial. I'm gonna increase my attack speed instead of relying on regeneration. And nope, I'm not gonna do that. That goes too far. I mean, I'm still regenerate. Bah, I can't talk right now. I will have to check this petition out after I end the live stream, but yeah. Oh, there are a lot of monsters over here. But still, I'm holding my ground and everything is great. And no, no, am I gonna take that? Nope. It has more regeneration, but at the same time. Okay. Defense, vampirism. Nah. Or ritual sword. Nope. I don't want any more wheat fields or cemeteries or battlefields or anything. I just want a meadow or something, just so that I can complete the treasury and feel accomplished. I just want that. I mean, that placement right there was like the worst placement you could have, but on the other hand, I'm not going to do another round, so okay, so apparently this is a petition for the end of my dictatorship. Okay. I'm not sure if I should feel like positive about that, because you just like did a petition in my name, or if I should like be really offended because you think that my channel has a dictatorship, even though even though I let you decide in a lot of things. But yeah, I'm just gonna choose a new trade without consulting you. And then but yeah, I'm just gonna take that. I mean, in 3 tiles I'm going to go home, but I really just want another one of another tile, like a rock or something. See, I just want a tile, please. It's not that hard. I don't want any more weapons or stuff, or I was just scared for a second because I thought that my main goal of attacking was the gargoyle and that I wasn't doing enough damage to even like do stuff against them. And I've got another mountain and I can place it, and I've got the treasury. But I think I've nearly reached the thing there. So I'm just gonna retreat right now with a ton of materials. And yeah, so the only thing left to do now is that I'm going to build something, and that what I'm going to build is the crypt. I mean, I might even be able to build a smelter after that. Let me see. Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure of all the resources, but I'm going to build the crypt first. And then lore. Oh, you're interested too, eh? I think that was the worst I used. Not everyone appreciates it, not everyone understands. People can serve you not only with their voices, but with bones, swords, bows. And they are not evil if you don't feel them. Actually, he is kind of scary right now. You're right. I only need to raise a hand and... Wait, I've never done anything like this before. If I remember correctly. I hope you remember correctly, because that would be creepy otherwise. If you had been a necromancer in a word that wasn't like creepy as the word is right now. The craft teaches itself, often through books, or words, or walls and stones in your case. It's an unusual way. Okay, so apparently, if you can have a look here, now you have like the Necromancer class. And I'm feeling a bit obligated to explain this because it's in the title of the stream, and even though it's going on for way too long right now. Okay, class Necromancer. Summon skeletons that fight instead of their master. Number and power of skeletons depend on Necromancer's equipment and skills. Additional class stats: attack speed, evade, summon quality, regeneration, defense, skeleton powers. Oh, I think I'm gonna love this class just because it has a lot of one of the traits is regeneration. I think that's one of the points that I don't like about the rogue, is that I can't use regeneration. And starts with warrior's gear. So yeah, basically next time we can play a bit of Necromancer. But as I've guessed, okay, so I'm a bit short of metal for the smelter. I could build another farm, maybe up here. Yeah, should I, that's gonna be the last question for like the for the stream. Should I build another farm, or should I just like wait for the next time and gather some more metal to build the smithy? No, the smithy, I already built the smithy. The smelter, right. Or the supply depot. Which I think increases the amount of items I can carry. So, yeah, I'm gonna ask you again. Yeah. Okay, so I should save. Since Kiko was kind of sad because I skipped you with a power up. I'm sorry. I'm gonna save it for the next time. And yeah, that wraps up the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Apparently, I should probably start to announce my streams way more early. So maybe I'm just gonna plan after the stream when I'm gonna do the next, probably somewhere next weekend, but I have to talk with my wonderful moderators. And yeah, basically that's it. So check out my Twitter account. I'm also gonna put the link to the RSS feed there now after the stream. And yeah, that's it. See you next time, and I hope you enjoyed it. Well, if I manage to stop the stream. So that's it. Goodbye.